You see right behind me here is where police were called out this morning around 5:30 a.m. When they got here, they found an adult female. You can see them right now actually carrying out some bags of evidence. We've had them wearing their different protective gear on their shoes, kind of going through the scene. Major crimes unit is on scene. But the shooting took place in this greenhouse you see right behind me. We've got some investigators out here scoping the scene out and trying to see if anything was left behind that could maybe point them to who did this and why, because at this point, police have not said anything about a suspect or a motive for this shooting. Build this place and get them to a point where they can start giving these resources out again. And again, the owner did tell me that he got a call around 3:30 this morning from a neighbor saying that, hey, the resource center is on fire. He got here as fast as he could. We got here at 4:30, and probably within like an hour ago, crews were able to get it to this point. What I'm seeing here is not a lot of cars this morning. I'm going to step out of the way and give you a look here at this empty parking lot behind me. This should be full right now. Students should be here. But again, Niles Community Schools receives what we're being told another threat on their school here. This was an anonymous threat. Well, I just came from Niles High School and gave you a live look there about 10-15 minutes ago, and you could see there wasn't much of a scene there. And now here, I'm in front of Brandywine Elementary School this morning. I'll step out of the way. You can see the school behind me here. Not a scene here either. I am live here near Beacon Memorial Hospital, which is where that man is currently recovering on this Wednesday morning. Now, Indiana State Police say that he was trapped in his crashed car for several days before two Good Samaritans finally found him. You probably can already see behind me the crew still on scene here. We have Chickaming Township and New Buffalo Township Fire Department here. Again, this call came in at 4:30 this morning. We did have crews on scene confirm, as you mentioned, Summer, that one person did not make it out of this fire today. We are still working to learn more about the victim. So then when you fall, you're supposed to not break your fall.
Yeah, just kind of, perfect. That was like textbook.
Woohoo! Yeah, that video.
We need to break.
I would definitely consider taking those wipers up and lifting those up so they don't freeze over. And another thing I'll mention is I had a drink that I was drinking. It got warm because we've had the heat on in the car. I sat it outside in the snow for not even 10 minutes, and it was perfectly cold again, to the point where it was almost slushing. Like, that's just to give you an idea of how cold it is. You look behind me. This energy is awesome. We've got the class of 2024 here. We're going to pan the camera over and let you check them out. Guys, are we excited to see our teachers get the ice baths this morning?
Yes!
And what about the pies in the face?
Yes!
Now, Anna Sophia here, you were the top fundraiser in the school. Snaps for Anna Sophia. So you're going to be throwing one of the pies today. How did you go about raising this money? This is the first year they've had these cool little swings. They've got handles on them. Yeah, I'm having a good time before you guys came to me, but let's get to it. Okay, I'm here at Fernwood. I've got Elaine Rowland with me. This is Director of Marketing and Community Engagement. I am live here at the University Park Mall this morning. I've got another Black Friday shopper here with me. This is Mary Stewart, and she has picked up quite a few things this morning, and you'll see behind me we've got the shoppers out and about. You'll see a lot of people with bags out here because there are a lot of sales to get to. Mary, let's look at what you got today. What stores did you hit this morning? Got Charlie Fry here. He is one of our racers today, one of only 3 people that have ran all 42 years. What a great accomplishment. Mark, I want to start with you first, though. We've got a record-breaking year for the race, right? And we're here at the 57th Annual Marshall County Blueberry Festival. Let's jump right into Hank. In the last half hour, we talked about some new things coming to the festival this year. But this guy, old face, but he's new, actually. A new initiative is pushing for peace in South Bend. The group Stand Against Violence Every Day has 100 new signs around the city. They ask people to rethink anger and strive toward peace. America's biggest retailer, Walmart, is lowering pay for their new hires online order preparers. About 80% of adult hospital beds are full. This comes after a surge in what is being called a triple-demic. The Stark County Sheriff's Office is making some changes to positions. Some are getting converted. It would make it easier to ban books in school libraries. Schools would have to make a list of books public and allow community members to make complaints. Do you hear that? It's the sound of compassion and dedication echoing through the halls here of the Ivy Tech Student Nursing Program. Students in the program are getting hands-on experience in the state-of-the-art simulation lab from the start of their studies here at Ivy Tech.
This lab was our first
hospital setting.
They're taking the talents they learn here and applying them in the real world, completing clinicals at local hospitals that are already seeing a need for new nurses. Senior Kendall Clare says she loves to see her classmates land local jobs before even getting their diplomas because the need for skilled nurses is huge right now. Ivy Tech grads continue to fill vacancies, making a difference right here in our own community.
More nurses are needed every single day. America is only getting sicker and sicker, and so the more people that we can get into our profession, the better. You can never have too many nurses, the way that I see it, because you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. It's a revolving door. Well, if you're interested in a nursing career and maybe learning more about enrollment here at Ivy Tech, just head to our website, abc57.com. I happened to kind of just be in the right place at the right time. I was at the Kroc Center a week or two ago, and I saw some awesome artwork hanging up downstairs, and I learned it was made by some artists that are also clients here at Corvilla, and I'm excited to share some more about this unique program with you. It's something some of us likely just do in our free time. But for the clients at Corvilla, making art gives them a chance to earn a paycheck. When you hear, hey, someone just bought something you made, how does that make you feel?
Really good, very nice, because I've always wanted to sell my art.
And not only does their passion stretch further than the canvas,
You can watch our clients work and you're going to see, just fantastic quality furniture, rustic furniture that we're putting out.
it goes beyond the doors of Corvilla, too.
We partner with local businesses in the community that our clients can find employment at, something that they're passionate about, something that they're going to go, head first into and be all in on.
These services are just a couple ways Corvilla continues working to change the way those with disabilities are viewed in our community.
Initially, you might have to do some work to train folks, but the thing is, our clients are amazing, passionate people who work their tails off.
And that passion pays off for everyone in the long run.
I'm glad I started coming here because it really opened me up more. Even my mom agrees. I open up so much more and I talk a lot more, and it feels great and nice to be here.
Now you can head to Studio 59's website. That's linked on our website if you want to look at some of the art that's for sale there. Also, you can visit the Corvilla site right here in Mishawaka or the Kroc Center, as I mentioned, to look at some of that artwork and make a purchase for a good cause.
How many people can say that their dad hit 101?
Timothy Garman is thankful to be celebrating 101 years of his dad's life.
When he hit 94, 95, I realized the ride wasn't over with.
And you don't make it to such an age without quite the story to look back on. Do you have any regrets in your 101 years?
Well, no, I can't believe I have any regret.
One of his fondest memories, signing up for the draft before World War II.
All it took, just walk in. They almost put their arms around it.
He served that time in India before returning home to Elkhart. The city with a heart would then lead him to his next adventure, love.
And I buy the smallest town always that were and paid for it. I asked her, I said, what time you say you're getting off? She says, 5:30. I said, good, I'll be back and pick you up.
A trip to the grocery store led to a marriage, 2 kids, 3 grandchildren, and 6 great-grandchildren. He and his wife, together 76 years before she passed in 2022, a month shy of Garman's 100th birthday.
I was with her when she passed, and I took the last breath with her.
Garman also spent many years at NIBCO, retiring after decades with the company. While life has slowed down since then, he still gets around and even lives by himself.
His favorite thing to do is about 12 noon time. He likes to go out if the weather's nice, sit in the garage, listen to the radio, and watch the cars drive past.
Listening, watching, and hoping someone will stop by and take a little time to get to know their neighbor. When people think of Vernon Garman one day, what do you hope that you'll leave behind?
He loved the Lord. He tried to do right.
I got to spend a morning at Broadway Christian Parish here recently, and it was awesome to see firsthand how many faces come through the door each and every morning.
Today Today at the food pantry we had 47 monthly boxes and 56 day bags. That's 47 monthly boxes and 56 day bags.
On the outside, it may look like another local church, but on the inside, Broadway Christian Parish in South Bend is providing life-changing resources for the city's homeless population.
We have a couple hundred people a day.
While its food pantry sees the most traffic within the building,
Right now I'm averaging about 500 to 600 people a month.
the parish provides more than just meals for the community.
We provide mail services. We have breakfast every morning, Monday through Thursday. We do showers, laundry, have a clothes pantry, a food pantry. It serves every purpose you can imagine.
And as you can imagine, it takes a village to run an operation of this size.
We work closely with Oak Lawn, St. Mary's. AIDS Ministry comes, Goodwill comes every Tuesday.
And then some.
Quite frankly, I don't think we could operate as efficiently as we do without volunteers. We serve breakfast, and we need people to serve that. Custodial work, always. Folks to help people with showers, clock them in, clock them out, same with laundry. If you want to volunteer, we'll put you to good use.
And with recent renovations and additions like a laundry room and ADA compliant showers, the parish continues to take their services to the next level.
We're always adding. If someone needs something, we do our best to try and find help for them or to get that for them.